company president was kidnapped from his own home. Poison candy appeared in stores across Japan. Millions were demanded. And then something even stranger happened. The criminals never came for the money. This is the Glyco Monster case. Welcome to Cryphion Case Files. In March 1984, the president of Ezaki Glico, one of Japan's best-known confectionery companies, became the target of a criminal campaign that still feels unreal today. Late at night, armed men broke into his house. They tied up his family. They forced him into a vehicle. And then they vanished. Soon after, newspapers began receiving letters from a group with a theatrical name. They called themselves the Monster with 21 Faces. The letters were cold, they were playful, and they were cruel. The writers mocked the police, they mocked the media, they mocked the company. Then they made a threat that terrified the country. They claimed they would poison candy sold across Japan. At first, some investigators believed it might be a bluff. Then store employees found warning labels placed directly on products. The labels said the candy had been poisoned with cyanide. That changed everything. Panic spread fast. Stores pulled products from their shelves. Parents warned their children not to eat packaged sweets. A national brand had become a national fear, and the letters kept coming. The group described police activity in disturbing detail. They hinted they were watching investigators. At times it sounded as if they knew exactly where the police were and what they were doing. Then came one of the most famous images in the case. A witness reported seeing a suspicious man near a possible ransom site. Police released a sketch. He became known as the Fox-Eyed Man. Thousands of officers joined the search. Roadblocks were set up. Surveillance expanded. Deliveries were watched. Meetings were tracked. At one point, the group demanded money again. The police prepared carefully. The ransom was ready. Investigators waited. But no one showed up. The criminals had asked for millions. So why did they refuse to collect it? That question changed the case. Some investigators later suggested the money may never have been the real objective. One theory proposed the crimes were tied to stock manipulation or corporate sabotage. Another suggested the goal was humiliation. Not profit, not escape. Humiliation. The letters seemed to support that idea. They did not read like messages from desperate kidnappers. They read like performances. The group wanted attention, they wanted fear, and they wanted the public to watch the police fail. If that was the goal, they succeeded. More than 125,000 suspects were investigated. It became one of the largest criminal investigations in Japanese history, and yet no one was ever charged. Years passed. The statute of limitations expired. The case officially closed. But the mystery never did. Who were the Monster with 21 Faces? Why threaten an entire country with poisoned food? Why send mocking letters again and again? And why demand money they apparently never intended to take? Some crimes are built on greed, some are built on anger. But this one may have been built on something even darker. The thrill of control. A faceless group learned how to turn fear into spectacle. And decades later, the world still doesn't know who they were. Subscribe to Cryphion Case Files for more real mysteries. The company president later escaped, but the campaign did not stop. Instead, it evolved. What began as a kidnapping became a national game of nerves, and every new letter made the police look slower, weaker, and one step behind, for all of Japan to see.